This video demonstrates the Cognionics Quick-20 dry EEG headset with Neuroguide by Applied Neuroscience. The Cognionics Quick-20 is an advanced wireless EEG system that uses patented and patent-pending dry electrodes that do not require messy gels or adhesives and can be set up in 2 to 4 minutes on most subjects. And not only is setup fast with the dry system, but so is the cleanup. At the end of the session, the headset is removed and the subject has no residue in their hair. This makes the experience faster, easier, and more comfortable. The entire EEG amplifier is integrated into the headset. The sensors are mounted in pods on flexible legs which can bend and conform to the surface of the scalp. Each pod contains an active amplifier and shield to reject noise from the environment. The headset can conform to head sizes ranging between 51.5 to 63 centimeters, which covers most adults and older children. Cognionics dry electrodes use soft conductive polymers which can go through the hair without using hard pins or prongs. The sensors are rated for 250 to 400 uses with proper care. Here is an example of the signal quality from the Quick-20 for a mobile ambulatory subject. As you can see, the raw EEG is free from movement artifacts, even as the subject is walking. Background EEG activity is clearly visible in the raw, unfiltered display. Cognionics systems contain advanced electromechanical noise mitigation technologies. For example, the Quick-20 uses an active ground noise cancellation system. You can see its effects in blue at the bottom of the screen. It is measuring and then reducing the artifacts induced by the subject's footsteps. Now, let's connect the Quick-20 to Neuroguide. Setup is easy and fast with our proprietary high-speed wireless dongle, which does not need pairing or configuration. Our first subject is male with short hair. The headset is designed to be easily slid onto the subject's head. The 2 dry ear clips provide a linked ear reference for QEEG analysis. There are almost no adjustments needed to apply the Quick-20. The process is simple. First, the pods are examined to make sure they align with the subject's head. Next, excess hair on the forehead is brushed away. The Quick-20 supports a real-time impedance check, which can be displayed in Neuroguide to assist with setup. Getting good contact to the scalp is easy. A simple wiggle and push is usually enough to get the sensors through the hair. No tools are needed. In under 1 minute, all the sensors have achieved good contact, and we can start recording EEG. Here is the raw signal. It takes a second or two for the software's high-pass filters to settle and center the traces on the screen. Now we are ready to start a session. Now, let's try a more challenging subject. Here we have a female with long, dense, thick hair to give you a realistic idea of how the system works on a variety of head types. The basic process is the same. The headset is slid on and the pods are aligned. Extra hair is brushed aside to make room for the ear pads and clips. Care is taken to make sure that the headset is centered on the subject's head. As before, both dry ear clips are applied for a linked ears reference. Using the impedance check display built into Neuroguide, we can see which positions are not contacting well. The contact impedance for the dry electrodes ranges from tens of kiloohms up to a few megaohms. This is quite a bit higher than traditional wet systems. However, Cognionics' advanced sensor, amplifier, and headset designs are able to cope with less than ideal contact and still acquire a good EEG signal. For Neuroguide, we like to target an impedance of less than 2 megaohms for all the channels on initial setup. This subject has significantly thicker hair, so it's a bit more work to get good contact. However, no tools or adjustments are needed. We use the exact same headset and set of sensors. Only a little bit of extra time to wiggle and double check each pod is required. The length of the sensors and pressure on each pod has been optimized to work on a variety of heads. Even though this subject was a bit tougher, we were able to set up the system in about 2.5 minutes. Most users can be proficient at using the Quick-20 after only a little bit of training and practice. After the momentary settling of the software display's high-pass filter, we see clear eyes closed EEG with prominent alpha oscillations. And now, this subject is ready for neurofeedback. This concludes our demonstration. Thank you for watching our video.